Hey, folks, thank you for joining us today. Really quick about us, North Star Senior Advisors and North Star Cares. We've been here in Central Florida now for about 6 years. We provide senior placement services and geriatric care management services. Check out our website. We actually have a new video gallery. You can see videos like these and additional resources like these that you can benefit from. Today, I have with me April Boykin with Counseling Resource Services. April does a phenomenal job in the community and her company and helping seniors with very specific mental health and various things under Medicare, as a matter of fact. So that's a great thing. But we'll jump in here every now and then with her to share very important information that we think can be really valuable to you. So April, good morning and thank you for joining me.
Good morning. Thank you for having me and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes, 2021.
I know, we're so glad to be here. So glad to be here and so thankful. So yes, so thanks for having me, and I'm excited to talk about self-care today. So many of us make New Year's resolutions. I'm going to lose weight, or I'm going to quit smoking, or I'm going to be more organized, or I'm going to spend more time with my family. But it's usually something that we judge ourselves negatively on. It's something that we're not doing right. And really, I just wanted to take a moment and say to people, coming out of the year we've all had, we really need to be kind and gentle with ourselves. We really need to look at what's going to build us up, not stress us out, not take away, not shame or punish ourselves for something maybe we didn't do. I think I saw somebody talk about eating some extra Krispy Kreme donuts or something that you might know of, right? Judge ourselves.
Guilty, yes.
Yes, but we can't judge ourselves for those things. We really need to begin this in the spirit of self-care. And people oftentimes look at self-care as a luxury, that it's something that I really need to do, but I don't get around to it because I've got to do everything else. And so what I want to talk about is, as you're setting your New Year's resolutions, as you're moving into this year, let's talk about self-care as what you do first. And it's that idea of the oxygen mask. You know, if the oxygen mask comes down and you're with your child, our instinct is to put it on and take care of someone else. But if we don't put ours on first, we're going to pass out. And who's going to be there to take care of us? And how are we going to be able to take care of our kids? And that really is what self-care is about. Self-care is multifaceted. It looks different for everybody. It's not a certain weight or a certain habit. It is really about finding what you need individually that will make you resilient against day-to-day stress and then pandemic stress, right? People who came into the pandemic well situated with self-care, taking care of themselves, doing what they needed, fared better than people who were stressed out and entered into the pandemic. And many people had to find a way just to stay sane, just to stay peaceful. So I want everyone to consider, instead of making some declarative statement about what they're going to do or where they're going to be, I really want everyone to think about, self-care. And it's mental, it's physical, it's emotional, it's spiritual, all of those areas. Where is there a deficit? Maybe you don't go to church anymore because your weekends are so full of errands and things, and that's really missing from your life. That's the area to address. Or if it's really not getting enough sleep, you can meditate all you want to. You can go to yoga practice or exercise all you want to. But if you aren't getting enough sleep, your body's not getting the benefit from the exercise and meditation. And what I find is that a lot of people who are sleep deprived say, I've been trying to meditate, but I fall asleep 5 minutes in. Of course you do, because you're shutting your body down. So I really just encourage people to do an analysis, right? To do a self-inventory and ask ourselves, what is it that really is missing? What is it that would make my heart sing or my body sing, that would make me happy? And that's the place to start with your New Year's resolutions. Make a resolution to spend more time reading a book. Make a resolution to sleep in 30 minutes, to give yourself a little more time, a little more grace, a little more peace. So I hope that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. And you mentioned meditation. For me, I started getting into meditation last year. and I found a lot of benefits behind it. It was a great way for me to kick off the day.
Yes.
And as I got more into it and I learned more from it, the benefits were just tremendous. Relaxation, um, just planning my day, it seemed a lot easier. The day went through a lot better. And of course, a couple of things I was doing, working on all that. But honestly, I got lazy about it as last year kind of progressed. And then even this year, that's actually one of my resolutions is to get back into it. And it's not hard to do, but it's like things come up, right? And then it's like, I didn't do it. I didn't get a chance to do it. So, but it's so important to your point. We got to pause and really reflect on taking care of ourselves first, because that's going to be important. And our functionality is critical to the ones we love, the ones that we support. So yeah, I'm really glad you mentioned that.
Well, and I think people think of meditation as something that's very difficult. Really, 5 minutes of meditation or 15 minutes of meditation gets you a lot. And so a lot of people think, well, if my mind doesn't quiet. Well, some people's minds never quiet. It really is just noticing instead of engaging with it. And instead of going down the rabbit hole of whatever your brain has presented, just notice, I see my brain is busy. So there are tips and techniques that can help you improve meditation. You don't have to be perfect to get the benefit out of it. And really what you said is it made everything easier to plan for. It's because it cleans out. It's like cleaning out the refrigerator, making plenty of room for all the stuff you want to put in there. So that's great. The other one is sleep. You can't work. You can't live without enough sleep. If everyone just focused on making sure they got their 8 to 9 hours of sleep, the world would be a better place.
That's right. But yeah, so on the meditation, and I know this isn't a meditation topic, but one of the misconceptions that I had going in was, for some reason, I always thought that you might have to be silent and quiet for you to have proper meditation. It turns out that's not the case. And I think a lot of people that go in and don't understand that, and they try, and their mind is not silent, they think, I can't do this. So I would just encourage folks to really research it and try it out, because it is a great tool, and it's a great way to do that self-care as a tool, right? There's many other things to do.
Absolutely, I agree. So
Right.
I think everybody has a course of action to take care of themselves this year.
Good. So again, folks, biggest factor here, topic for today is self-care. Really take the time, whatever it is that you need to do, make sure you reflect on it, take action on it. That's important, because you can write it down, you can think about it all day, but if you're not doing it and taking the time to really do that for yourself, you're just not going to see the benefits. And my opinion, going into 2021, with everything that's happened for everybody last year, I think taking the time to care for yourself moving forward is a great first step into this year.
Absolutely.
All right. So April, thank you so much for joining me today. This is a great topic. Folks, you'll have our information here at the bottom. April's company as well. They do a great job working with our seniors, various mental health things that can help tackle. Do you want to touch on that really quick, April?
Sure. So we provide in-home and telehealth, particularly telehealth right now, to seniors who are Medicare, also adults who are Medicare, so aged and disabled seniors. And we deal with anything from depression and anxiety to difficulties with transitions, all the way to chronic mental illness and everywhere in between. And we are a support that's covered by Medicare. And we're really able to help people navigate whatever emotional, mental, family issue that's going on.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you, folks. April, thanks again. And this is a great start to 2021. Thank you, folks. Take care.